Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Bluffdale. Today is April 3rd, 2025, and we have the camera pushed out 154 feet to the city connection. We're at 3061 West, 138 South. Pretty long sewer line. Average length that I see is around 100 feet, so this one's definitely on the longer side. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose-on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a good connection there. And that was a clay nose-on. Looks like it was clay for the first foot or so, and then immediately transitioned to PVC. So this is a newer line. This is it doesn't look like a liner. It does look like it's been replaced. It will transition back to an older pipe before we get under the house, but at least some of it's been replaced, which is great. So far, it looks like you have good grade. That was a clean out we just passed, so there is another access point somewhere. I didn't see it, so good chance that it's cut off and buried, but there is one installed. So far I'm not seeing any standing water, which is good. That indicates that you have proper grade. So far. Little bit of buildup, not too bad. We're transitioning to clay. With clay there's a lot more joints, so it's easier to get roots, easier to get offsets for the pipe to separate. I'm starting to see some standing water, which indicates that you have bad grade. When you have standing water like this, it makes it easier for grease to build up. Now we're starting to go underwater, which is not good. When you have standing water, that means that you have bad grade or a belly, and that makes it easier for grease to build up and create a sticky spot where waste can get stuck and create a blockage. When you have a belly, you're a lot more likely to have a backup or a blockage. This looks like cast iron, a lot of buildup on it. With cast iron, it'll get rusty and rough. Eventually it will need to be replaced. I would recommend having this cleaned and then evaluated some more. I mean, not a good sign when you have all that buildup on the line. That looks like toilet paper or wet wipes. I kind of assumed that this line was going to have some standing water and waste because you can smell it when you're at the roof stack. When a line doesn't have proper grade, they stink. Not something you would necessarily ever smell inside, but I would recommend having that cast iron cleaned. But the only way to permanently fix bad grade is to dig it up and re-slope it. And some of that could be under the house, which would make it even more difficult. I'm going to end this recording now.